you guys. Look at the new chair I have. Have you ever seen one of these chairs? It's a butterfly chair. And it's kind of like you're just kind of lounging in it. So I have my feet up. I'm just going to tell you one of my favorite stories by reading this book. And I'm just happy to be here with you. Hello, my darlings. Thanks for being here. I have this amazing book. It's Lemony Snicket, says at the top, 13 Words by Maira Kalman. And Maira Kalman is one of my favorite artists of all times. She illustrates, here's the back, you can see some of her illustrations. She's illustrated a whole bunch of books, and she's also illustrated articles in the New Yorker and other things. You might want to look her up because she's amazing. I love her. Thank you, Maira. And so this one they just put on the inside of the page, the end paper, they just put a whole bunch of great comments that people have made about her work, and then this beautiful kind of dusty blue page. And then, you know, we have the title page, 13 Words by Maira Kalman. And then we start out. Word number 1 is bird. The bird sits on the table. Hello, bird. Word number 1 is bird. Word and bird rhyme. Word number 2 is despondent. The bird is despondent. So look, it looks like a little cloud raining on him or her. She's just feeling, nah, I'm going to find something to cheer me up. So she starts jumping around the table. And underneath the table, she sees a box, and she knows it's from their local bakery. And she's so excited, and then word number 2 is cake. Under the table is a cake. It's in a box tied up with string. And the bird starts untying the string to see what cake. And she sees on it that it's from Dog. Her friend, the dog, sent her a cake. So the next page, we see different cakes that bakery has, that she has seen at that bakery. There's this yellow cake with chocolate frosting and candles. She remembers a chocolate cake with vanilla frosting and pretty flowers. She remembers this lemon cake that's so delicious, and it's even got a picture of a lemon on top. And then this poppy seed cake that's really yummy, although the poppy seeds kind of get all over the place. And so the dog comes in, and they sit at the table and eat the cake he brought. And the cake he brought was a strawberry shortcake cake. So our word number 4 is dog. And the bird and him eat it. And the dog says, hey, this'll cheer you up. How about we eat it together? And they do enjoy sharing the cake very much. I would enjoy sharing it with them. I like to imagine that I'm there eating their strawberry shortcake with them and talking with them. Word number 5 is busy. The bird and the dog have finished eating, and now the dog says, well, there'll be a lot of cleaning up to do, so we have the dishes. That'll keep you busy. Another thing that I'd really like you to do that'll maybe make you feel better is to be so busy. And what you can do is paint these 11 ladders in 10 different colors. And the bird says, okay, well, I do love to paint 10 different colors. That'll give me some creative time. And the dog says, I'm going to go out for a while, and you can keep your mind on the painting. And word number 6 is convertible. Outside is a glamorous green convertible ready to take the dog into town. Word number 7 is goat. The driver of the convertible is a goat, and he's wearing a spiffy jacket. What a good dresser. Hello, goat with a spiffy jacket. So they go down the 2-lane highway, winding around. They see so many sights as they go. And the goat says, well, where are we going, dog? And dog says, well, the bird is busy painting ladders, but she seems a little sad even after she ate some cake. So I'd like to go find her something else that might cheer her up. And the goat has an idea. The goat says, and the number 8 word is hat. Do you know what's great, says the goat? A hat. Nothing cheers people up more than a hat. That's a swell idea, says the dog. Let's go someplace where we can buy a hat. So back at home, the bird is busy, but still despondent. Very busy. I don't know, how long would it take to paint 11 ladders? But fun. Word number 9 is haberdashery. The goat stops the convertible right in front of a haberdashery. A haberdashery is a store where you might buy a hat. Word number 10 is scarlet. The door of the haberdashery is painted scarlet. Another word for scarlet is red. Scarlet is just a certain shade of red. We're learning so many new words today. Haberdashery. Ooh, I love this one. Word number 11 is baby. The owner of the haberdashery is a baby. Isn't that a surprise? This baby, it's so great. Good afternoon, the baby says. How have you been lately? And the dog says, fine, thanks. First I had some cake. Now my friend is busy painting 11 ladders in 10 colors. The bird, who is the friend I was talking about, seems a little despondent. So I came here to the haberdashery to buy her a hat. Swell, says the baby. I mean, that's a great thing to tell a haberdasher that makes hats, is you want to buy some. And boy, does this haberdasher love hats and makes the most amazing. Look at all the different hats she makes. And boy, it's hard to decide, but look, you see the dog tried on every hat in the store to find just the perfect hat to cheer up his friend, the bird. Word number 12 is panache. The dog has finally chosen one hat for the bird and one for himself. The baby approved. The baby said both of these cats have tons of panache. Both hats have tons of panache, says the baby, putting them in boxes. What does that mean? Asked the dog. Feathers? Oh, not just feathers, the baby says. Panache is a sense of style and excitement, a kind of verve and swagger. You know what I mean? And the dog says, yes, I do. I'd like to do that. I like the idea of a sense of style and excitement, a kind of verve or swagger. Yes, both of these hats do have that. And the dog hears the goat honking outside in the convertible saying, come on, let's get those hats back to the bird. But they have to drive home a long way again with their hats in the car. And they go home with a sense of great excitement. Ta-da, says the dog, and shows the bird the 2 hats he brought back. And the bird, look, the bird's right there. It had some music. It played with toys. It's reading a book. She's got her hair tied up in a scarf. And the dog says, look what I got you, my fine feathered friend. Inside are the hats with panache, of course. Okay, word number 13 is mezzo-soprano. It's about 5:30 when a mezzo-soprano walks through the door carrying a box with another cake inside. Whew, she says, I just spent all afternoon singing arias on a stage. I need to put my feet up and have some cake. Oh, and I forgot to look at their hats. The bird likes her hat very much. It does have a feather. And the dog likes his too. Look at the one the dog picked for him. Lots of panache. Then the mezzo-soprano comes in. The dog tells the mezzo-soprano everything that has happened, and the mezzo-soprano decides to sing about it. Sometimes do you like to sing about what you're doing? Like, I am washing dishes now. I am hugging the dog now. I like to be home and read to the kids on this YouTube channel is one I might sing. So the mezzo-soprano makes up this song about the dog and the bird's day. She sings, there once was a bird, and there once was a dog, and the bird was despondent. Well, sad is another word for despondent, a pensive frown on her busy beak. No matter that cake could be found. The goat suggested a convertible drive to purchase a cheering up hat and a haberdashery with a scarlet door and a baby to sell them just that. The hats have panache, of course, a sense of excitement and style. A mezzo-soprano is done with their song, so let's all just eat for a while. Tra-la, 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 tra-la. And sing those tra-las once more. Tra-la, tra-la, let's try not to get any crumbs upon the floor. She sang about the book we just read. Well, it's a beautiful song, and it was a beautiful day, and they all enjoyed their time together. They ate, look at all the different cakes. Somehow they got delivered to their house, I guess. So many cakes. I don't know which. I might eat those cupcakes if I were them. Anyway, they had a beautiful day and a beautiful, yummy cakes and beautiful things that happened in the day. And then they went home, and you know what? Well, here's the dog taking a little nap in his house, but the bird's like, even though the bird had the most wonderful day, it's got to admit, it still feels just a little bit despondent, and that's okay. Thank you for sharing this book with me, one of my favorite books. And thanks, I'm in this butterfly chair all relaxing and talking to my friends, you. Thanks for being here. See you next time.